All right, welcome to DeanBodi Show. DeanBodi Show. Hey, everybody, what's up? Happy Saturday. The website, we got DeanBodi.com. The links are on there. One will get you over to the podcast, Apple, Spotify, wherever you get podcasts. The other one will take you over to the YouTube channel, DeanBodi space show. YouTube channel. The teasers are on there. Bodi's in all the teasers. You don't want to miss those. The long version, as we're doing right now, matches up with the podcast audio. That's how we roll over here, DeanBodi. We're coming at you daily because life comes at you daily, not weekly and monthly. So listen, let's get it kicked off with Who's the Good Girl? Good girl, Bodie. Good girl, Bodie. She's the best girl in the world. Oh, yeah. DeanBodi.com, 800-878-9698. The Bodie hotline, the Bodie fun line. Call the Bodie line. She's waiting for you. Leave something fun on there. Say your name, where you're from. We'll make it a feature on the show. We'll give you a shout out. We'll set off some fireworks. We'll ring a few bells. That's how we do it over here. We say hi to you. You say hi to us. We go back and forth. Do our little zippity-doo-dah together. Oh, yeah. What's going on with the reporters, the weather reporters, and what's going on with the customer service? We're going down that road right now because, listen, weatherman or weather lady, you're out there in the hurricane, you're inside the eye of the storm or the wall or whatever you're trying to brag about. You can hardly stand up while you're giving the report. Basically, the stop sign just flew by your head and almost decapitated you. You don't need to be out there. We get it. We trust the satellite. We trust all the other stuff. You don't need to be out there in the wind showing us how, I don't know, do you think that you're hurricane proof? Do you think that you're so strong that you can withstand 150 mile an hour winds? Stop it. Stop doing that. Why do you keep doing that as reporters? I don't get it. It's kind of like overkill. Wow, are you really going for the ratings that much that you got to risk your life to get out there so we believe that it's windy? We believe it. We believe it. Stop doing it, okay? Customer service is on the radar today because can't you get back to somebody the same day? Email, texting. I mean, is it really that hard that you can't respond the same day? Isn't it a little bit disrespectful? You know, or do a little bit extra, or when somebody's trying to tap into some customer service, can you say, have a great day? I had a great back and forth with, let's give a shout out to my hosting site for my podcast, Buzzsprout. Nice going, Buzzsprout. Great job. I asked them a question. I'm telling you, within minutes, they send me a response. Is there anything else I can help you with, they said? And I said, oh, well, I'm just waiting on the Amazon /Audible to approve us. We submitted the thing to get approved on their new thing. 2 seconds later, she said, yeah, we're waiting on their official open date, and we'll let you know. But it looks like you're all dialed in with everybody else. Anything else I can do? Nope. Thanks for the speedy service. Have an awesome day. And she sends back, or she goes, have a great weekend. Wow. Look at that. How hard is that? Back and forth, real time practically. We don't have to wait 3 days for Skippy to find out the email to give us an answer when it could have been done right away. I had another situation the other day. We're dealing with this kind of food company that I'm doing another project, and they sent us some samples. How cool was that? So someone else that I work with got some samples before I did. And they don't even say thank you. What do? Shoot them an email. Thank you very much for the samples. Wow, it looks good. I look forward to building our business together. Really appreciate it. What happens next? Wow, just a few minutes later, he sends an email saying, make sure you have this link so they can click on it and they can get 25% off their first order. Make sure you get that dialed in. Boom. Well, we didn't know that. See, when you have a back and forth and you have some communication and you get that dialogue going, customer service dialogue, and people care about the business, hey, you learn a lot. You get new information. Everybody's on the same page. Get it dialed in. Oh, yeah. So let's see what's going on over here, DeanBodi. We don't want to miss out on DeanBodi Show. Listen, man. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh, my, what a glorious day. Plenty of sunshine is heading our way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay, yada-dee-da-ba-da-boo-doo. Biddy, bada, zippity. Oh, the fun games we used to play. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Listen, hopscotch, jump rope, and jacks. NHL is kicking off. Oh, wow. Look at that. Don't forget about the minus sign. I'm telling that to myself because I just had this whole thing going on with the temperature gauges in my refrigerator and my freezer. What a project. The digital, I thought that it said 19 degrees in the freezer, and I switched out the one from the fridge, and I thought the one of them was a little faulty. Something was going on. So I ended up getting the other gauge thermometers, the ones that are the dials, just to have a backup because I'm going through this fridge freezer project, making sure the temp is okay. It turns out that when I took the thermometer out, the frost on the freezer was covering up the minus sign. So it was negative 19 degrees, not 19. So we're more than under frozen. We're below zero, way cold enough by far. So I have extra thermometers now. Don't forget about the minus sign. Oh! Don't know much about history. Don't know much biology. Don't know much about science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know if you love me too, what a wonderful world it would be. Now I'm not trying to be an A student, baby, but I guess I could be. Because if I become an A student, baby, I can win your love for me. Oh, ba-da-be-da-ta-ta-da-dee. Za-da-dee-da-ba-doo-doo-doo-dee. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Animal House soundtrack. I just downloaded that album today. Run, Don't Walk, go get it. Go, if you haven't seen that movie, well, I don't know what rock you've been living under, but go see it. It's got all the great songs on it. It's got Shout, and it's got Wonderful World, and it's got, the list goes on, and it takes you right down that rabbit hole through the movie. Too funny. Even that one intro where the guy was singing, you have to see the movie. If you've seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about. He's playing the guitar to these girls in the frat house, and serenading them. John Belushi comes down the stairs, grabs the guitar out of his hand, and smashes it. It was hysterical. And they have that intro song on there, and you hear him smashing the guitar. Oh, wow, well worth the money. I'm so fired up that I got that. And all these things make me laugh, obviously, because I'm laughing. Hey, Millie, remember the Animal House movie? Oh, that's one of my favorites. Oh, yeah, that scene when John Belushi smashed the guitar, and wow, what a great movie. That being said, remember something. Fig Newtons is not a cookie. It's fruit and cake. Why? Ooey gooey, rich and chewy inside. Tender cakey, solar flaky outside. Wrap the inside and the outside is a good darn tootin'. It's a big Fig Newton. One more time, yeah. Big Fig Newton. So, back in the day, we used to play these cool games. Hopscotch. You know, when you used to draw it on the sidewalk. Hop, two apart, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, that kind of thing. We used to play this cool game called Jacks, where you would bounce the ball, pick up one jack at a time, then you would bounce it, pick up 2, then you would bounce it, try to pick up 3, then you would bounce the ball, try to pick up 4, and you'd see how far you can go. Jacks and hopscotch. Oh, yeah. What about the jump rope? How cool's the jump rope? Not only could you do it by yourself and try to do the one-legger, try to do the crossover like Rocky Balboa and the fancy guys that do that boxing and they start winging it around. Some of these guys are bad to the bone when it comes to the jump rope. But then you get the longer ones, with you're doing 2 ropes at a time and you're playing this, whatever they used to call it, double Dutch, whatever, and jumping in and jumping out and hopping on one and doing this kind of crossover. Way too cool. Some of these kids were like, it should be an Olympic sport. That's how good they were. Oh, yeah. Good girl, Bodie. Good girl. Good girl, Bodie. She's the best girl in the world. Oh, yeah. DeanBodi.com is the website. Apple, Spotify, wherever you get podcasts. The social link is on there too. Take you over to the YouTube channel, DeanBodi space show YouTube channel. Enjoy the videos. Enjoy the teasers. Bodie's in all the teasers. 800-878-9698. We're having so much with this hotline. Bodie loves when you call. We make it a feature on the show. We set off some fireworks. We ring some bells. We do our thing over here, DeanBodi. We're your joy vitamin. Remember, we're on a joy mission giving you. Bodie gives me the joy vitamin multiple times a day. I'm passing it along to you so you can pass it along to somebody else. Be nice to a neighbor today. Say hi to somebody. Take care of yourself so you can take care of somebody else. You got to keep your immune system strong so you can take care of somebody else, right? Oh, yeah. So look, I wanted to discuss this one thing here, and it's kind of funny. Not only is the NHL hockey cruising along, but what is with this phrase, hey, boss man? Hey, boss man, stop using that. This guy comes up, this maintenance guy on the apartments across the way. He cruises up to me. I'm doing my thing. I don't really want to be bothered. And every time he sees me, he says, hey, boss man, can you tell me this? Do you know where that is? Do you know where this is? I'm like, you work here. You know more than I do. So he's asking me today, hey, boss man, do you know where there's a vending machine, soda machine? And I had to explain to him that ours got vandalized, so we don't have one anymore. But if I knew, I would tell you. I said, what about all the other 4 or 5 apartment buildings around here? Maybe they have one. And he's cruising around his little golf cart, but I think he just wanted to say, hey, boss man, one more time. Stop using the boss man. I'm not your boss man. I don't want to be your boss man. So let's give that phrase, hey, boss man, a break. All right. NHL kicking off. We got the Dallas Stars. We got Tampa Bay Lightning. Now look. Oh, yeah. So when the Florida Panthers, who are my favorite team because I'm from Florida, are not dialed in, we got to fall back on another Florida team because that's kind of how I do it over here, DeanBodi. Tampa Bay Lightning is in the same state. We're going there now. But we live in Dallas, so when in Rome, we can root for them as well, right? So go Dallas, go Tampa. Got to root for somebody. It's a miracle we're even playing right now with all the weird stuff going on, but the bottom line is everybody's on the same page. It isn't like one team's got to do all this weird stuff and another team doesn't. We're all going through COVID, schmovid, pandemic, schmandemic, the masks, the this, the that, the testing. Everybody's doing it. So it's one of those 2020 things. We'll look back on it and whatever. The Stanley Cup is still the Stanley Cup. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So let's root for your favorite team still. Still root for your favorite team. Keep the energy of the sports going. Whatever's going on, we got to keep moving forward as a country, and that's how we're doing it, okay? So don't say, hey, boss man anymore. Anyways, hope you're having a great weekend so far. And we're going to be coming at you tomorrow, right? Remember, DeanBodi.com, good girl Bodie. She's a good girl Bodie. She's the best girl in the world, yeah. The good girl Bodie, yeah. The best girl in the world, oh, yeah. DeanBodi.com, 800-878-9698. Don't forget to click the like. Click the subscribe. Hey, we'd love to have you. If you feel you want to join, and you won't, that would be great. Okay? Ring the bell. You don't want to miss any of these shows. Because these are real shows. We're coming at you daily, not weekly and monthly, because life comes at you daily. Hey, a nice 5-star rating, a nice review would be great on the podcast, on any platform that you choose. And look, keep the joy vitamin going. Do something nice for somebody today, right? And we'll keep this thing rolling, and we're going to keep coming at you daily. Have an awesome day. Let's make it a great weekend. We'll talk to you tomorrow. DeanBodi.com. Oh, yeah.